whānau, so if you want to check out our video, I did a skincare today with a lot of chit chat. I'm a talker. So we've did a skincare routine this morning, did some hair, and what else did we do? Just a little bit of makeup right at the end. If you want to check that video out, keep on watching and enjoy. Bye for now. Your host, Fee, from Natural Beauty Guide. Bye. Morena, morena. So good morning to all. I am your host, Fee. This is a get ready with me this morning. It's one of my sons. Okay, the first thing I want to do this morning is I like to do. I need another brush. Look at this thing. Brush my hair. So I've got my rice cubes over here. My rice water cubes over here. And this is just to stimulate your own natural hair oils. Now it feels so cozy in my bathroom because I have plants in here. How pretty is that? I was just thinking about that when I was having a shower or bath last night. So I did, my first video is like a full of kind of some of my skincare routine. So that full routine I did, it's always best, I did it for you online in the chair. But normally I like to do the full mask and all of that at night time. So I did last night. I had a rice mask last night. Also had an apple cider vinegar and this bath. So relaxing, had a nice sleep last night. Put you in the right mode for, you know, a nice reset for the next day. So my daughter, you can hear. She's just waking up. Never met someone that can get up in the morning, take her little sister to school, and then go back to sleep. Like, I can't do that. Once I'm awake, I'm awake. Another thing I wanted, you know, with using Lifetime and see how long this colour can last. So it's been in for about 3 weeks. This is only a semi-permanent, so it lasts about 12 washes, depending on how much you wash it, but I've already did 2 apple cider vinegar hair treatments. And if anything, not much came out. And it looks quite vibrant considering. So what else have I got in store for today? We'll do a skincare. I'll do my basic kind of makeup. It's not the greatest day here, but can hear the tummy and can hear the birds. I can't eat in the morning. I normally have a good, decent meal at night. So I normally start my day off with a cup of coffees. I know it's not good, but it's something I'm working on, is not having my coffee at night time. And I'm having more the peppermint teas and chamomile. I have the peppermint, I haven't got the chamomile yet. But yeah, what else am I going to do? I'm going to do my hair as well in this video for you. So when I say natural beauty, I mean more about the natural products that we use. I thought I'd take a photo. I'm going to take a photo every day of this journey, and I'll post it up New Year's Eve in like a short 3-minute video of photo from day one right up. I feel like I want to do some, oh, here's our brush, comb my length. So normally I like to use the wide tooth comb when we're brushing through wet hair. Just couldn't find it. Check that there. And I also wanted to tidy up this hair and show you another quick tip on how to do layers in your hair with one emotion. So in solid form upside down, which means you pull your hair to the top and you'd cut it. Solid form upside down is an increased layer, so it'll fall back down with layers. So I've always did my hair like that. As a, someone that has had 4 young children, and I've always been a bit more on the cheaper side, so I've always cut my own hair. I guess as a hairdresser, you kind of get fussy on, all particular on your hair, and some people just can't do it the way you like it, And so I have a page like this where I'll share the information that I've learned over the past 40 years, as I have just turned 40 this year. I think compliments I look good for my age, so. And now that I'm starting the non-toxic journey because of, having these like hive thingies in your hands that would hurt when you touch them. And I had that all over my hands. So it was starting to stop. It was starting to hinder what I did. I couldn't do as much as I used to. I'm quite a hands-on person, and it stopped me from doing that. So I went and started my non-toxic journey slowly over time, changing out things as a mum and as a family. And then over time, as my children watch and have seen, like say with the rosemary oil, they started seeing my hair improving, so they started using it. I was starting to go quite fine hair, because as you can see, I colour my hair. So I had about a 6-month break from colouring hair, but I like colour, so I went back and put some purple in. Also do my daughter's hair. My daughter's got pink. I have to redo that, her roots and that. So I'll do a short on that. Also got my other daughter who has red hair. I need to straighten her. Just one moment, Bunny. Back again. So I've got my straightener. Used to have it on 200, but I'll chuck it on like 170. So, before I was a hairdresser, I'd always been doing hair. First I started off just doing my own hair, and then I had uncles that wanted their hair French braided, so out of a magazine they'd cut me out a page, ripped me out a page, showed me the page, and it was,
Are you gonna wash your face?
I
need to wash my face.
You can wash your face. Come and close the door, please. Keep it warm. So this is my daughter, my big girl, see, the red hair one. I was just talking about our hair colours.
How long they are.
And how long, yeah, see. What would you say about the rosemary oil So I'm just doing my
Good.
morning skin.
It's real good.
How did it improve your hair?
It improved like the length of it, but also it dries a lot faster now that I've used it. So I think it's just repaired how damaged my hair was, because that thing was fried. So if you got really bad hair damage, it would probably be really good for that.
Good for hair health. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
say that.
So it increased it.
And what about, like overall texture, because your hair was quite dry and...
Well, I noticed I'd use it when I'd straighten my hair as well, but I use it all the time. But if I put it in my hair would become a lot softer and it wouldn't feel as fragile. Or just like, it kind of felt like straw when I wasn't using it. Because it's what it felt like, straw.
And then how much do you reckon your hair grew a year before we started using the oil?
It didn't grow. It really didn't grow.
Like it would grow like literally this much a year.
Not
And
even that, even less.
mine grew like a bit more. And I'd regularly cut it back.
But I think that's from all like how much we dyed it.
And because she didn't want to cut her hair, because it didn't grow so fast, because she didn't cut it at all, I think it didn't help with her hair growing at all as well.
No.
But since we've been trimming it up and doing the oil, which is over here, like the fan was up there too. Her hair is just, yeah, it's growing like this much even, eh?
Yeah, it's grown a lot more than what it was. Before, my hair would always sit around this area, around my shoulders. It didn't tend to go past there.
And I've always been all my children's hairdresser. What different colours have you had? Or can you even remember?
Like lavender, blonde, red, blue, red, purple. When's the first time?
Orange.
I think the first time we dyed it was when
It's called copper, funny.
When I was in year 6, yeah, orange.
But she calls it orange.
It's ringer. That's what it is.
It looked beautiful.
No, it didn't.
I
I feel like
liked
it
it.
clashed with my skin. Never again. We're still trying to get rid of it. You can still
Yeah,
probably
we
see it.
really are. Like you can see it in mine too. Underneath just the top, the dark.
It's
So what do you
weird.
use on your skin, Jada?
Um,
Saying we're doing the skincare, well, we're doing the whole morning routine really.
Usually if I wash my face, I'll use sunscreen, moisturizer, and then when I go to do my makeup, a primer. Always use primer.
So drop it in the comments, man, or give me a like if you'd like to see my daughters do her makeup routine. You're welcome. Turn on the light, babe. Oh, they can see us. Ooh. Rinse it again.
Especially if you like doing a lot of makeup, try and wash your face regularly.
Wash your face regularly.
I forget though sometimes, and I sleep in it if I'm tired, which is not good. Don't do that.
Yeah, and then she'll get the eye from my mum and she's like, oh, can I wash my face? Let's see. I'm just trying to soften my lines, you know. I'm not trying to think the age I am. I'm just trying to look after my skin as much as I can. But in saying that, see the little red dots I had in my hand? Hey babe, they were quite bad.
Mummy's get them horribly.
I'd whinge about it.
All the time.
Like I couldn't even pick up things when it was
Because
that
I was
bad.
that sore. I see her try and pick up stuff and I was like,
And ever since we did this new routine, I haven't had that.
I think it was also because of how much chemicals were in her hand. Especially when we dye hair.
And our diet, I've been playing with chemicals since I was 15 years old in the hairdressing industry. So I don't think that helped. But definitely changing out a lot of products for non-toxic and slowly changing my skincare routine and household items like cleaning products. We don't use harsh chemicals anymore. We just use vinegar.
Or even if you do, try and water them down like a lot.
No, you can use a baking soda paste, just half and half of each of those, with some essential oils, your favourites. You want some of my ice? It's like a toner. You see, because I'm 40, this just helps with life. Hopefully, it's working on softening the lines for the day. Hopefully, repairing my skin underneath.
You asked me where the straightener is. There's one right there.
Oh.
Mama.
So today, finally, I'm going to straighten my hair. And I haven't had the crimp style for a while. So I'm just going to crimp it up after that. Let me know what you think. So yeah, I started off with my magazine paper learning how to French braid on my uncles, which I enjoyed, which then turned into corn braids. And then I started corn braiding and I wasn't having the greatest time at school. So at 15 years old, so my mum said, well, I'll put you in hairdressing, and probably the best thing she ever did. Because it was something I enjoyed. I definitely worked hard at it. I managed to get a job out of it at 15. So, yeah, 2 salon owners came down to our salon looking for a full-time and a part-time hairdresser. And out of 15 of us, I think I was the youngest at the time. Yeah, I put it in the basket over there. I ended up getting the full-time position. So that was cool. So what you going to do now? Go and finish your face?
Yeah, I'll put my sunscreen, my moisturizer on, and then the primer, and then I'll start my makeup.
Okay, close the door. Thank you. So there we go. I even do think it's helping soften the lines. Do a little bit of this because I'm, coffee break. I feel like I did a little hard up here. So it's really important when you're using this just to go softly. So this would just help stimulate, like you feel the knots in your face. I gotta remember we use our jawline for talking, eating. So it really does. It's undervalued, Tend to forget about that our face also needs a massage. Our neck. Like we used to have lawyers work above us in our hair salon, and with our shampoos, we had lay back chairs. They would get a 15-minute massage with their shampoo. So we got all of them come down and get a 15-minute massage. And they'll say it was their highlight of their day. But now, as a busy mum of 5 children myself, I can see why now they really enjoy their head massages. I always tend to get a lot of the men's scalps because I had uncles and the pressure they liked as opposed to, like my mum, was ridiculous. They're nearly hurting my own fingers as massaging their scalps, you know. So I guess I knew the right pressure that they preferred, and yeah, I can see now why it was a blessing. You know, they look out sharp and really nice hairdo, had a nice massage by the apprentice hairdresser. So I've always been a little bit out the box, and I guess for some people, working with natural products, everyday products, is a bit out the box. But really, it's probably as natural as can be, as can come. It's primal, you know. I think advertisements have got in the way, and you know, some of the things people use these days, like, you really don't need it. It's unnecessary BS, really. You know, like, what happened to, you got brushes and that for exfoliating, like, what happened to flannels? You know, you could put like a baking soda and a little bit of water scrub, you know, in a bowl, and then just exfoliate just like that. It's not as harsh as the sugar, as someone was saying. Baking soda is more finer than that, so you'll get a nice exfoliation and it won't be too hard on the skin. You know, you can get a simple tool like that. That's $3. You know, you got face yoga. But even if you can incorporate like these in your evening and your morning routine, like even if I'm on the bus, I need one more for my normal bag. So if I'm on the bus, I did this on the bus, eyes closed, had a bit of a headache, and just gave myself a face massage. Hence why you see my baby girl. So if you've got really long hair and thick hair, I recommend using this brush to blow dry your hair. Another good way to clean it, you know. I'm trying to look for a sterilising jar. We used to have sterilising jars in the hair salon, and they'd sterilise all your combs and everything. But it'd be actually pretty good to have 2 sterilising jars. You know, just with vinegar in it, something that's cheap as. Maybe a little bit of alcohol in there if you want. To help, you know, kill the germs even more. But one for your makeup brushes, one for your brushes and combs. Like, I have 2 teenage girls, 2 teenage sons, a pre-toddler with a whole lot of hair. So I think I definitely might need to invest in that. Put this up here. What else do I gotta do on the makeup side? Did my eyes. Do my teeth just before I go out the door because I'm still having my coffee. It's pretty cold here in Melbourne, Australia, so if it finds up, I'll probably take off the hoodie, but if it isn't, I'm wearing the hoodie. So this is my coffee, sugar and coconut oil scrub. It's like I moisturize my lips and give them a little scrub. Get rid of any, you know, the dead skin on the lips, which doesn't look pretty when you're wearing lipstick. Like, I don't wear it all the time, but when I do, I like to have a smooth application and a smooth lip. See, they've got ate a bit of a dry bit there. So this one is just coconut oil, sugar and coffee, which I made the other day. Just with one of these, $5.50. Still got half left. The rest we can use for oil pulling. This one will stay in the bathroom. What else did I want to show you? See that a little bit. I see now I've got to put some good moisturiser on here. I've got some, I made this one out of pawpaw ointment with aloe vera in it, with the coconut oil as well, with the lippy, you can't see it there, with the whole lippy of this, because I wanted to turn it into a more healthier version, which I did. I also added in the whole of this, because this was brand new, the Burt's Bee Watermelon Moisturising Lip Balm, made of 100% natural beeswax. So my daughter tried it last night and she could smell the watermelon. But look at that colour. Can't really see it, not. But because it's so cold, you know, it just gives like that. Gives you like the little rosy lips. As opposed to white cold lips, you know. A little bit of moisturiser. You know, and I'm a big believer if you look good, you feel good. And that's what I noticed with all our clients that used to walk out of the hair salon. Our hair academy had a quite, we weren't allowed on the main floor if we didn't look the part. If you had chipped fingernails, you weren't allowed on. Chipped nails, toenails, you couldn't go on. So it was always best to have no nails and short nails, as opposed to wearing your nail polish. And we always had to, you know, present well, because we were offering a service where they wanted to look good, so we also had to look good in return. So I guess, as a young juvenile, it was the best thing that I could have ever been put in. Actually, I'm not going to cut it today. I'll just show you the hairstyle, then I'll do my makeup last. I think my makeup has changed over the years as well. I used to be quite bold and out there, but over the years I've kind of tamed back, I guess. You know, everyone has their ways of straightening. I'm not too particular on it. I just like it, you know. And I can't have the same hairstyle every day. It's like one of my, I can't do it. And just on that note as well, like, I'm quite a outgoing person, and I try to dim my light because other people were intimidated by it or it made them feel comfortable. So for one part there I did try and be like a cat, I guess. But I'm a tiger, so to all those ones out there that feel like people want to put you in a box or try and dim your light because you are who you are, don't let them. You are who you are because of, your ancestors. Be proud. And your light is your light. And don't let no one take that. So if you want to have purple hair, you want to have a girlfriend, do it. If it makes you happy. So this is a safe zone. So if you got any comment, drop it in. I'm honest, I'll give you my honest opinion. Everything in love and light though. This is a page of positivity. Hope you feel good, making you feel good, by doing something for yourself. I think for me as a mum to young teenagers, I have to be true to myself in order to show them that they're able to be, it's okay to be you. Another important one is I've always taught them, do unto others as you want done to you. So we always lead, in kindness. I like to be that role model for my nieces and nephews, my children. And then me looking good makes me motivated, makes me feel better, makes me do more. Which in return, my kids, when they see me doing my part and working hard to be the best version of myself, they put in more effort to help me out, to give me my time. So I'm able to do this here. We all work as a team, so we all got the time to do what we want. So I did put some of the oil in last night, not too much, because I've just shampooed my hair, so I don't want to wash it in like another 3 days. I want to see if I can go like another week. They're pretty clean. Yeah, this is how I like to do my hair. Yeah, those layers are quite bang, bang, bang. I should be blending them in, I just haven't got around to it. But now that I'm doing a page like this, I can actually take the time to show you. And I like to bring it to both sides so you know, if you want to flick here another way, it's not going to look weird because you've made it just go one way, you know. If you do it on the opposite way, it just allows you to. But if you do want to train your hair, that's fine. Want to train it to split in the middle, you can do that. This for me too was regrowing my hair around here. Like I'd lost a lot of that, I know. I'll just take a bit of that. And a lot of it's growing back, which is like, yay! So yeah. Yeah, that's it. Oh, pulled out the wrong one. I like to wrap it up. Keep it away from everything else. Gotta keep an eye on the time, Jay. What's the time? Jada, what's the time? So while I'm waiting for that to heat up, I've been having my hair back lately, but it's straightened. Got rid of a lot of the volume. Oh, I can't put this in because I want to do a crimp. If I put that in, it'll get rid of the crimp won't stay. But I was at the hairspray too to make that work. Just a little shout out my favorite perfume. I've got natural ones too. Like, I've got a lot of this brand. This is my daughter's one. And I got this given from one of my daughter's friends for my birthday. Lovely. Lovely You by Sarah. Sarah Jessica Parker. It's like a soft, musky. It's like that white musk. I'm trying to give you with a hint of get distracted. Like a little floral. It's like a younger generation Jovan musk. I always like that too. It's kind of like the, which makes sense. It's Sarah Jessica Parker. She was a little before my time, so makes sense she'll have the hints of musk in there. Oh, but I love it, I really do. So when you see me putting it, I like to put it on all my. And I don't like to rub it in. And it's not too strong, but I just want to like, absorb that in. Oh, that's nice. See, so I can say, what is it? Skincare checked, hair check. This one of my daughters. Too strong for me. Skincare, hair. Well, not quite. And this is what we like to spray on our beds as well. Deep sleep, lavender and chamomile pillow mist. So yeah. We don't use fly spray, we haven't. And flies are quite bad here in Australia, but we managed to get away with using our insect repellents with our peppermint and tea tree in it, and which deters them away. So these tools here that I've got, they are the mini tools from Kmart, the Anko brand. So I always like experimenting, and these were cheap enough to buy. Not stretching the bank. Not that I do this very often, but it's nice that when you want to, you're able to. But how cool is that? Might be showing my age here by crimping. I'm not going to do all the hair. Probably just from the mid-links and ends down. I guess this is a cheating way of making it appear somewhat curly, but not. I think just a little funkier. So if you're a bit more willing to give new hairstyles a go and you like different, or you like to change it up, this might be one for you. See, I don't think the crimp would have looked as cool though if I hadn't straightened it, so. Oh, there's definitely a process. I can't see if it's actually, oh yeah. It's just this arm is sore. One moment, let's get back on track. It's nice to do your hair though. in these colder days can feel the warmth of this. And I'm hoping, because it's a mini one, it's not using as much power. But he's so hoping, eh? Sorry about that. Need my glasses on really, but winging it. It's kind of more of a feel game anyway. Especially when you're so you can just see over there, it's a little like sorry, I'm just looking around for my clips. Damn, where's my clips? And I need them. There we go. I don't want to make that guy bad. Oh! Don't put your finger there, Fanny. Oh, lucky. Ice cube. I'm getting a bit distracted. Oh, but look at that. Looks like I've got like, you know, you plait your hair and then you pull it out. I think that's what it looks like. I think think one side has more than the other. See, it always dropped back to where you did it. Well, that is definitely my hair done. Now I've just got to finish off my makeup. Nearly a whole hour. Mind you, this is also informative session, so and hopefully, you know, maybe you've learned something. It just makes my hair look fuller, I think. I'll look in the back if you want. I don't know what that looks like. Maybe I could get a couple in there, but I can't be bothered. I think that looks okay, actually. So, it does feel fuller. Maybe I went up a little higher there than I did on that side, but that's okay. Oh yeah, there. No, I don't want to put any in the hairspray. What else am I looking for? Mascara. I think it's in my bag. I'll be back right now. Nearly done. I'm back. Ah, that was a bit of a mission, but we found it in the end. Like my cool bag. I like it, got a zip on the side. And there's just a piece of material between it, splitting two sides. I don't use this very often, but when I'm really, really dry, and like sometimes I do. That's probably, yeah. And my mum loves this, so she'll probably eventually get that when she's here. There'll probably still be heaps of it. As I'm looking for alternatives, I'll probably put that in a jar and put my cream in there, my homemade. My glasses, I need those so I can see. Sorry, Tommy. There's my mascara. So I haven't had a mascara for a while, haven't I? So my babies wear makeup because I guess they've always seen Mum wear makeup. So there we go. I need a lip liner. Anything about being a mum is your children. Well, one in particular. She's always like mummy's style, so she always takes my lemon makeup. So I don't like to take too much, just enough to turn my hair into a headband, I guess. And I don't also want it to look too uniform as well. Yes, I like to do something like that. And then, yeah. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let's try and take photo, but this woody is so big. Look. It's just heavy, just the head alone. Okay, I'm over my hour. I'm cutting it short, so here we go. Quickly, makeup done. And that's our video for the day. And as you can see, I like to chat. So I just got taught a trick. Try and get it as close as you can to the root of your eyelashes. Which I hope you give it a bit of bump up, you know. Let's see if we can do it in here. So again, it's more of a feel thing. So you're not trying to focus on the eyelash, more the root. I think I need it. Oh! There we go, for now. And actually, I'm liking the clear look today. So mine is this today. That is just stay in the bag. Oh, and I want to do one on the side. A final goodbye. That's it from me finally. See how my hair turned out.